Oh, hey, good morning, friends. Don't forget to collect this. Legends Summon with new heroes arrives. Or rather, I should say new hero and heroes with costumes. Past heroes of the month with costumes arrives. There is something new, so let's start with that. So these are the appearance rates. The thing to note is legendary past hero of the month, non featured, is 0.9%. Legendary featured hero is 1%. Secret hero is zero point 0.1. I doubt whether anybody wants that secret hero. And then, of course, the hero of the month is 1.3. So it's a regular summon. But there is something that has changed over here. Let's see what has changed before we go into who the new fellows are. So, as I tap into these two who are on the left side, that's Hell costume and a Zeline costume. Something happens. So let's look at Hell costume. The moment I tap, I have this whole option of heroes, which are like 20 odd fellows, who I can choose to be the featured hero. So I get to choose in the Legends summon which two heroes will be the featured ones to fall into this legendary featured hero option. So, not hero. And there is something over here. So, featured heroes. Selecting a featured hero increases the appearance rate of the hero compared to non-featured heroes. So I get a chance. So I can do this, choose Athena. Why is it not? Yeah, I have to confirm. And Athena becomes the featured. I can go down over here instead of Zeline costume. I can choose Onatel to be the featured, and I get a chance to choose which two heroes can be featured, and I can do that for each what do you call summon. So if I'm doing say single summon or 10x or whatever, each time I can change. So there is no need to have one, or there is no limitation that I can only do this limited number of times. I can change for each turn or each pull. So that's that. Many people love Mickey and are waiting. You know, there are players who've been waiting for Mickey to show up or a specific hero to show up. From these 20, I decide. So when I look at the list, Hell, of course, Zeline to an extent, I'm going to talk about her. She is available in the, what do you call, Soul Exchange. So that's that. And from the whole list, Kara to an extent is somebody that is going to be sought after. Mickey, yes. So there are still players who want Mickey. Devana to an extent. So when I see this particular list, I see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, some 5 to 6 heroes that seem to be worth it, that one can. And this list is going to change, I would like to believe, each time the Legends summons arrives. So that's that. Yeah, I have to remember to confirm. Yeah. So this is the new thing in. Okay. So having said all that, I just stepped away because my coffee was brewing. So I just picked up my coffee, and I will talk about this guy first, and then we'll go to the other fellows. So 3 passives join the game now. We have a new featured hero being introduced into the Legends summon, Satori. Ice legendary hero, Paladin class, we know what the talent benefits are, reinforcing defense, as if he needs one. Champions family. Heroes become stronger when teamed with other unique heroes of the same family. Bonus for 1, 2, 3 heroes is 30, 50, and 70% additional special skills damage. This is insanely cool. We know how much we have been in love with Quinel and the latest chick, Siamara. And also our, this guy, what's his name? He enhances it. The secondary costume of Magni. So, that's that. Let's go into the passives. The first passive, mana generation, ailment protection. All status ailments and negative stacks that affect mana generation will be replaced by plus 30% mana generation status effect for 3 turns. Doesn't apply to status ailments that stop mana generation or steal mana. So stealing mana and stop mana is cool, but anything that affects mana, negative or as a negative stack or an ailment is going to be replaced by plus 30% mana generation for 3 turns. So that's a cool status in passive. So that's the first passive. Second, health boost on buff dispel. This character receives 200 boosted health each time a buff is dispelled from this character. It activates only once per turn. Next one, mana on buff dispel. So this character receives 10% mana each time a buff is dispelled from them. Activates once per turn. So you should be slow, man. Straight. That's the first thought to come. Slow speed. But of course, then he will not be juicy. That as I started saying the word juicy, I was like, oh no. No, but as a hero card, pretty cool. So looking at the stats, 992 attack, 990 defense, and 1666 health as a combo, excellent. 1000 palm strikes is the special at average speed. Deals 275% damage to all enemies. Okay, that's a sizable damage to all. Deals 550 damage, 550% damage against characters that cleanse or dispel using special skills. So all the healers are in danger. Anything that cleanses or dispels. So what has also happened is, if you remember, in the recent update video that I shared, and of course it's there on the forum, about a lot of heroes receiving dispel or cleanse as passive. So it doesn't apply to them because deals 550% damage against characters that cleanse or dispel using special skills. So something like Penolite, minion and fiend owners get a harder whack. So it's more like that. So it's going to be really funny taking the right kind of characters, but then the passives come into. So heroes with passives are being now marketed by the game that, go for these passive fellows with cleansing and dispelling options. So they don't get hammered by Satori. At least against him, don't take them. Otherwise, you're screwed. Let's look at the third part. Caster and nearby allies have 50% chance to drop any received damage to 1 for 4 turns. If this effect is dispelled, it dispels buffs from all enemies. So there is no taunt, but they get some kind of a buff that enables dropping of received damage to 1. And it's not for self only, it's for self and nearby. And if this effect is dispelled, it dispels buffs from all enemies. Did you read anywhere written if this buff is stolen? And I will keep quiet after that while I'm laughing my ass off silently. Merlovia fellows who steal buffs. I think DHO, many fellows are on the borderline and still in a question mark what to do with DHO. Well, that could be a question mark around that. But I don't see stealing written anywhere, which means these can be stolen. So all the heroes that steal, they come into play. And of course, There is one, or rather, I would say the only hero that I have given Aether power, activated Aether power with LB2s, is a stealer and stronger color against this character. So, I mean, I don't need to say anything. Amazing hero, awesome hero. Uh, Good luck. You're trying for him and for getting him. And congratulations in case you've already landed. One of my alliance mates has got him. Of course, there's some jumble that happened, but thankfully he got the screenshot. So he's going to write to customer service to give him his Satori. But brilliant hero. Is going to make not just the offense, during offense one to think and plan, but at the same time to take the right kind of attack if he's on defense, and he's going to play a role in both offense and defense, and being an impact all character in his first two skills is automatically insane, and he's got 3 passives plus family bonus. I would rate him as a top. I think blue tank is being developed. He can be a tank very clearly, being able to drop damage. So all roles Satori plays, a total hero. Wow. Cool. Let's go and see the. Okay. The second hero that has been rather new hero in the portal, second new hero in the portal, which is Zeline costume. Of course, from wizard becomes a sorcerer, part of the 2018 family, so enhanced bonus. Costume bonus is really high, which helps in terms of the hero stats. At the base level, you can see what the hero stats are. They are in tune with today's heroes. And this is Aether power. Yeah, somebody might try to scrape a few points here. No, but today heroes are coming at 950 plus. Okay. This is high. The costumes of Legends Portal have got their passives activated. So Zeline has Cleanse on special skill, which should help with dealing with Satori types, because Cleanse is not part of her special, but something else is part of the specials, and we'll come to that. But the cool part is she cleanses over here. We can see the stats. And Plum Flash at fast speed dispels buffs from all enemies. So she cleanses and dispels. And that is really awesome. So I would really, when she casts the special skill, she's basically doing both. And that makes her absolutely insane. So, very useful at fast speed. And suddenly the heroes of the Legends Portal have got an added punch to their presence in the game. Then the second portion is deals 130% damage to all enemies. So she impacts all. All enemies get minus 38% attack for 4 turns. Deals extra damage against ice. And Element Link gives plus 10% mana generation for all nature allies for 4 turns. And in case there is another 2018 family dude or babe, then the Element Link affects all allies. So this is the real magic. This has really made this hero absolutely relevant. When I go over here, the original hero doesn't have a passive. Only the costumes have been given passives. So this costume is really fantastic. Cleanses and dispels. Obviously, Satori will hammer her at 550% because special skills of dispel exist. Having said that, now, what do you think about this hero? Damn good hero. So yeah, 2 heroes in the portal. Unique stuff in the portal. Up to you how and which hero would you like to have featured. That option has been given, so more power to the person who's pulling. The only funny part is not too many good options given over here. So there's a lot of crap. So I can see only 4 or 5 good heroes worth keeping as featured. But the good part is instead of 2 fixed featured, at least there is some kind of a choice available to change the feature, which is nice. So I will leave it at that. Good luck.